you know, relatively few side effects, and it is in itself gives good pain relief given. So we'll continue that. No questions about that at all? No?
No, it seems to be a calming.
Yeah, we'll get rid of the endone. Now, he's been, I don't know whether, he is on a medication called oxazepam, which is belongs to that same group as midazolam. You know, Valium, Mogadon, you know, that whole group.
So is that part of the calming part?
He's on a very small
It's
dose of
relaxant
that.
or something,
Yeah.
isn't it?
So the effect of the good part of the medication like that is that it's an anti-anxiety medication, and it makes it's a little bit like the equivalent of having a glass of alcohol. You know, in terms of what people generally experience with that. It's in the context of Lewy body type dementia. It can have fewer side effects than antipsychotic medications. So we sometimes use that in preference to antipsychotic medications for people who we think have Lewy body type dementia, because it doesn't have the stiffening effects.
Oh, yes, that's what the Risperdal or whatever too. That's intended to be like that with that too.
Yeah.
That was another,
So he's on, as I said, he's on a very modest dose of that, although he's on a few different pills. I think it's probably reasonable to continue using a medication like that, even though it's a little bit of a complicated regime. For pain relief then, we'll go with the paracetamol and morphine as required. Orally.
Paracetamol.
Panadol.
Panadol.
Yeah. So I'm ready.
That's
Yeah.
right.
And
the codeine's not a good thing for
no.
Sorry?
Codeine's not good for it?
Again, they're all fairly closely related. They all tend to make people constipated. That's one of their side effects. They can make people more muddled. I mean, and you think, well, you know, here we are with someone who's already really muddled.
Yes. Yeah.
But then again, but it gets back to that dilemma. So, do you treat? Oh, they've been invading the place lately. Do you worry about, you know, potentially making them more muddled and the risk of him being in pain, or do you treat his... as you've probably gathered, I very much are on the side of trying to treat pain.
Yeah.
But, you know...
I think that was an issue with the other sister. I think she actually had medical problems with codeine.
Right.
Oh, she was just saying
so that's why
that she thinks that...
she had first-hand...
Often people have... because they're part of the same group of pills and they're processed in the body to fairly similar substances. Often they're a class effect, so if someone has, you know, doesn't do so well with one, they tend not to do so well with another. But that may not be the case.
Yep.
Happy to give it a go. Morphine is probably, it's both a powerful analgesic and it's probably one of the simpler analgesics in terms of effect on his brain and things. So, for example, things like tramadol, which is a non-morphine pain relief medication, we really try and avoid that in people with dementia because it's really good at making them completely off the show.
Yeah, so, I've had that before.
Right,
Tramadol,
right. Yeah. No, I'll bet. Yeah. So...
And that's why that and the endone, we just sort of figure it's got the same base.
We went into bloody meltdown over the endone.
Right.
Never heard where this come from.
Yeah, but
and all of a sudden he's fallen to pieces and about to die since he's been to Hobart.
Right.
That's my hand. So that's everyone comfortable with that plan. I hear your concerns. I acknowledge all of them.
Yeah.
And look, he may yet go downhill, continue to go downhill from here. That's a distinct possibility.
Well, another thing we want is we don't want him to go downhill to death here.
Right. Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. No, that's
a big thing. I mean,
so
like if you could see that he's really getting close to.
Yeah.
Okay. You understand.
No. Look, that's a very reasonable thing to do. That's hard to predict on our part.
Like, even if he couldn't be transferred back to Ainsley, couldn't he be transferred back to the LGH or to Georgetown Hospital or something and still manage that, what you guys are going to obviously do in the end? If it was pneumonia or would it be too...
In that context, the nursing home would be able to manage. So
Would?
Yeah.
Would.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's happening.
No,
It's going to be in bed probably.
They would be able to do
Can't
that.
affect
And
the residents.
that's entirely reasonable and really appropriate for your dad. I'd say that because that's still a distinct possibility.
Yeah.
And I don't want to.
Well, that's why
tell
I'm
you
addressing that.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. I
Yeah.
mean, he's got a lot of family that would want to be around him all the time.
Yeah.
And we don't have anybody in Hobart. There's
No,
nobody down this end of the state.
It must be really sort of alienating.
Well, that's what we've been doing, and
Well, different if we didn't all work and have our own lives, we could bloody just, forget everything.
Well, that's not. Yeah, it's
Because,
not the
we could come
reality.
down, but, it's going to be horrible. Hard.
Okay. Any other questions or queries at all?
So what will you do now? Will you keep in contact with Mum, or will this other guy keep in contact with Mum like on a daily basis?
Yeah,
Or
we can do that. We can do that. Yeah, that's not a drama. I'm sorry that there's different people have spoken to you. I think by and large we're all coming from the same perspective.
you are.
Matt Fasnacht is primarily your husband's treating doctor, and I'll obviously speak to Matt, and Matt will see what we can do as well. So we'll go with that. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. See you.
Bye.
Sorry we were so into it, I suppose. But we're sort of struggling to get through.
Yeah, no, look, I'm struggling in a different way. Yeah.
Okay, thanks very
Thank
much.
you.
Okay.
There it is.
I still think at time that we've got the games coming down off there, I don't look at it the last couple of hours. But we'll see in a couple of days when it's out of the system.
Because what did they come in and give him?
Yeah.
4 so, and that's been,
Well, not fine, but a lot better.
so something's achieved.
Where's what?
Right? Yeah. Yep, you right? Are you right? I said, are you right? You right? Is Wayne here? Or Dwayne? Dwayne's here. He's just gone to the toilet.